Like, I don't want to be what everybody think I was going to be. Well, my mom, I knew she thought I was going to be the worst person ever. Out in the streets with kids, not being able to take care of myself. She just had a negative view of me, like I wasn't going to be able to do it. So I had to. That was one reason why I did graduate high school. First, I wasn't going to even finish with it. But I came back to California and I just finished it off within 2 weeks of graduation. So that made me really proud of myself. I was kind of messed up in the head because of men. So I would be out with friends or whatever, and then men will approach me and then try to like put all this stuff in my head. Like, I had a few guys that really tried to, that were pimps and tried to make me, you know, be one of their hoes, because they knew I was out of my mother's house and they knew I needed a way to get money or whatever. But me, I would do hair or something. Like, I wasn't finna be on nobody's street corner. And so guys would come up to me trying to spit their little game, I guess, or whatever, and they would get mad because I would say no. So people knew my situation, and I guess the guys thought, okay, if I tell her this or if I tell her that, then she's gonna come my way and I'm gonna be able to get her to do this. But since I had cousins that went through that, I had already knew that I was not finna do any of it. I have one cousin I know for sure. She was in a foster home, and I guess she just got tired of it, and so she just left her parents, the foster parents' home, and she got into the streets, and she needed a way to make money, and she really didn't have no other way to get money because she didn't have it all up here. So she met this guy, and she just thought she was so in love with him. They went out a couple of times, and then after that, next thing she told me was she was making money for him. At the time, I was like, what do you mean making money for him? She was like, well, it's nothing really bad, but, you know, I ride around with him or he take me somewhere and I do what I have to do to get the money. And so I'm like, so you're holding from him? And she was like, yeah. And then she got in trouble with the police a couple of times, and I don't know what she's doing, but she explained to me what was going on when it was happening, and I knew I did not want that to be me. That taking place, my sister was out the house very young, when she was like 14. And at the same time, I had to do school, make sure my brothers, you know, were okay at home, feed them, make sure they get to school, and make sure whatever my mama needs to be done was done before she got home. Because I grew up without a father. And at the same time, I kind of grew up without a mother because she was never there, so I never had that motherly support or motherly love from another woman. So if it's like that with me and my mom, and I wanted a relationship with me and my dad, I know for a lot of young girls, they most likely wanted a little bit of both from the mom and dad. And since they didn't have it, it was like, well, I found this guy, you know, he's taking me here and there, he's showing me this and that, so why not? And then they fall in love, and then they're stuck. And once you're in, you really can't get out unless you go into the police. And if you go to the police these nowadays, like, if the guy finds out who is you're going to have serious problems coming your way. And then girls probably don't want to deal with that, so they just stay in. We found out that a lot of the youth are in bad situations, and they're not bad people, they're just in bad situations, and they really want to be out of that bad situation. So I don't care how mad I am, I don't care what has just happened to me, I don't care what I'm going through, I just don't see as me doing something wrong or doing something negative or being a violent person is going to help. I don't think it's going to help me at all. To me, it's just going to dig my hole deeper and deeper and deeper, and then it's going to make me fall down and be what I don't want to be. If I turn to violence because every time I get mad, or because I don't have this to go do that, or because I can't go get this money so I can get this done, and every time something like that come up, I go get real drunk and go hang out in the streets. Like, that's not going to help me. That's not going to do nothing but just lower my self-esteem and make me feel like, okay, I'm going to do what she going to go do it because she getting what she getting and she's okay with it. And so I just try not to even think negatively when I am mad. When I am mad, I go to like my grandma's house, or I spend time with my my two sisters. They're not my real sisters, but Jerricka and Raquel, like, we're close. They know everything. So I spend time with them, or I just stay in the house and I just think about where I was and where I am. And then it makes me be like, okay, you can really do it. So, me, I think about the people that I have. So, my brothers, they mean the world to me. They do. My sister, she means the world to me. My two best friends, they mean the world to me. People that has helped me, my teachers, they have all helped me. And I think, like, if something was to happen to me, where is my little brothers going to do? Like, how would my best friends feel? Like, what would I be without Jerricka? So I really started thinking. And I just make myself just push even harder. So you can do it no matter what. You can upbring yourself. You're going to feel down at sometimes, but if you put your goals up high enough and you really want to do it, you are going to find a way to do it. No matter what, you're going to be that one to say, well, hey, I'm going to do this. I'm going to finish my education. I'm going to make sure this is done. You are going to find a way to be a positive person no matter who is around you. You can and you are going to do it.